4 chapters. What were the 4 chapters? First chapter was your simple applications of Laplace and Poisson equations. That also include the derivation of Laplace and Poisson equation. Derivation of basically Poisson equation. Laplace equation is a particular case of Poisson equation where rho is equal to 0. And I have demonstrated in what kind of situations Laplace equation is obeyed. We have showed so many things. Conducting is pair, concentric conducting is pairs, potential that is in between the spheres, potential satisfies Laplace equation, because you must know where does the Laplace equation is satisfied. Dipole potential satisfies Laplace equation, and wherever rho is non-zero, it satisfies Poisson equation. So you have seen so many things where the Laplace equation is valid, so many circumstances, and Poisson equation. Simple application means one dimensional. If rho is a function of r, v will be function of r, del has to be also written as a function of r. If v is a function of z, del will be also written as a function of z. If rho is a function of z, v will be function of z, del will be function of z. Simply it will become d2v by dz2. क्या del square v is minus rho upon epsilon naught. If rho is a function of z coordinate, then that there you write d2v by dz2 is minus rho z upon epsilon naught. Double it. Two integrations. First integration will give you the field, second integration will give you the potential, correct? And two arbitrary constants will come, whose values you can find out by the boundary conditions. So I have done in great detail simple applications of Laplace and Poisson equations. That was the first chapter. Second chapter was potential and field due to a dipole, force and torque on a dipole in a field. How much work is done? Minus p dot e. Dipole interaction. By the energy of interaction between two dipoles. If two dipoles are there, the energy of interaction was what? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, p1 dot r, p2 dot r upon r cube, minus first term was 3 p1 dot unit vector r, p2 dot unit vector r upon r cube, minus p1 p2 by r cube. Then third topic was your dielectrics and polarization. How a dielectric leads to polarization. I have explained. Due to potential due to a dielectric object was sum of two terms. One was the surface term, surface accumulation of charge, bound charge, and other was the inside due to non-uniform polarization. Two terms were existing, and we have modified, we have introduced a vector called displacement vector. D was epsilon E or epsilon 0 E plus P. By the help of this we have defined what is polarization, what is intensity of polarization K minus 1 epsilon 0 E. Then I have also done Clausius-Mosotty relationship. And last problem we have worked out was the method of images. Method of images was based on uniqueness theorem. Uniqueness theorem means if a boundary condition is fixed, for a particular boundary condition, the only one value of potential satisfies this. So if we replace the boundary condition anywhere by the image of the charge, then the original problem, and when I have replaced the conductor by a image of the charge, both the problems are analogous. So we can easily find out the force, we can find out the potential, we can find out the field, we can find out the potential energy. Correct? Correct. Last time I have left out a problem to demonstrate how method of images is done. It was a 20 marks problem. What is the answer? कुछ नहीं. V क्या था और वो क्या था बताओ. V क्या था जी बताओ. पोटेंशियल क्या था जी. कितने लोगों का मैच कर गया आंसर. V क्या था बताओ. 9.2 वोल्ट्स. V यही है. V जो भी क्या था 3 to 4 था ना. 9.2 वोल्ट्स. करेक्ट आंसर यही है. Good. Numerical answer is required because numerical was there. I will check this. Try to appreciate it. It is a 20 mark question. Then I have assigned, let us say, 8 marks for potential and 12 marks for field. It is a 20 mark question. Then 8 marks I have assigned for potential, 12 marks for field. And in 8 marks I can give you up to 5. 60%, 4.8, I can give you up to 5. When I will give the 5? When this answer is correct. 9.2 is correct. method of images has been elaborated, I will give you 5 marks. If answer is wrong, whatever you have written, I will give you maximum 2 marks. How many marks? 2 marks if your answer is wrong. And potential was very straightforward to get. Only image charges you have to know, and distance between them you need to know. Potential is very simple because it is a scalar, and principle of superposition I am writing. You could have easily written. And then E. E was due to 4 charges, which I have said E1 plus E2, then 2 image charges E3 and E4. And what was E in general? E in general is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by R square. Q by R square unit vector R, which I can also write 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught Q by RQ vector R, where R is the distance between both the charge, the point at which I have to desire and wherever the charge has been kept. R is position vector, which is nothing x2 minus x1i plus y2 minus y1j plus z2 minus z1k, and small r is the magnitude of this. Substitute all of them. So here they will be typically 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught Q upon R cube. All vectors you have to write R1 plus R2 plus R3 plus R4. What is the answer? क्या आंसर आएगा बताइए? आंसर मस्ट बी, बताओ जी, बताओ कितना? 3.61 आई, 3.61 आई प्लस 0.98 जे माइनस 0.689 के, ये आंसर आना चाहिए. दिस इज द करेक्ट वैल्यू ऑफ आंसर. If this is correct, then I will check this for 12 marks. 12 marks. I could have given 7.58 marks. I would have given 8 marks for this. But when I will give the 8 marks, if this is correct, 8 marks I would have given out of 12. Here I would have given you 5 marks. 5 out of 8. 13 marks I would have given the question provided this answer is correct. If answer is not correct, then I will see, then I will individually check. E1 is correct, E2 is correct, E3 is correct, E4 is correct. I will give you 2 marks. E1 is correct, 2 marks only. E2 is correct, 2 more marks. E3 is correct, 2 more marks. E4 is correct, 2 more marks. कोई ना कोई तो गलत होगा ही होगा. If your answer is not telling, if your answer is not how scientific evaluation in physics is, there are 4 terms in electric field vector and all of them require little bit of calculation. And if final calculation is wrong, then 100% there will be at least 2 of them will be wrong. So even if 2 are correct, then I will give you 4 marks. But if none of them is correct, I will give you maximum how many marks? 2 marks. 2 here, 2 in the earlier part. Only how many marks you have got? 4 marks. समझ में आ गया न्यूमेरिकल में कैसे इवैल्यूएशन होता है? Good. I gave this problem yesterday to just demonstrate what kind of question. How many of you worked out? How many of you worked out? हाथ उठा के बताओ कितनों ने वर्क किया और कितनों का आंसर मैच कर गया? आंसर मैच कर गया सबका या कहीं से सोल्यूशन देख लिया? देख लिया? कर लिया ना, करके यही आया ना, करेक्ट यही आंसर है. दैट इज द आंसर. अब अगर आंसर करेक्ट है तो सबका टैली कर जाएगा. इफ आंसर इज करेक्ट, रॉन्ग आंसर्स विल नॉट टैली. जिसके गलत होंगे वो टैली नहीं कर रहा होगा, जिसके करेक्ट होंगे ऑल द आंसर्स विल टैली. I have asked this question in the test series also. And out of 30 people, 6 people have made the answer correct. 30 में से 6 लोगों का आंसर एग्जामिनेशन लाइक कंडीशन में करेक्ट आया है. So not difficult. So all the 4 electrostatics is over. That was the syllabus of electrostatics. In method of images, how I have replaced? This was a sheet and this was a point charge plus Q. This was at 0, 0, D, means this was your Z axis. How I have replaced this conductor? by the image of this charge. What I have done? By intuition. By intuition. Just देख के अंदाजा लगा लिया. And if I keep the charge here minus q at the distance 0, 0, minus d, boundary condition. Boundary condition is, if this is z axis, this is xy plane. Xy plane means this is z is equal to 0. Z is equal to 0, potential is constant R0. So already I have demonstrated this amply clear that if potential is constant, then you have to just add into the solution same value. If I say 50 volts, add the solution 50 volts. Boundary condition is replicated, good. But not always you can replicate the boundary condition, just by intuition, good. For example, if it is a spherical conductor, conductor of radius capital R, spherical. Conductor, what is the characteristic? Potential is 0 or constant. This is your V naught. And due to this conductor, at any general point R theta, you have to find out the potential. There is a charge. There is a charge plus Q from the axis of this. This is kept at a distance d. Charge plus Q is kept at a distance d from the sphere. And distance is always measured from the center. In the spherical coordinate, always measured from the center of the sphere. A spherical conductor and a point charge. Good. What is the boundary condition? What is the boundary condition? It is a conductor. What is the boundary condition? At R is equal to capital R, potential is V naught. This is BC. These origin of coordinates. This is plus Q. Now, how I can replace this? How I can replace this? अब तो कहाँ लिख दूं कि माइनस क्यू रख दूं किसी जगह पे तो पोटेंशियल जीरो हो जाएगा, देखो हाउ यू कैन रिप्लेस दिस. व्हाट इज द मैग्नीट्यूड ऑफ द image charge and where image charge should be kept? Their image magnitude of the image charge was minus q, distance was minus d. With that assumption, potential was, boundary condition was replicated, and boundary condition was replicated, then I said that rectangular sheet can be replaced by the image of the charge, because and yesterday whatever the problems we were working out, there also boundary condition was satisfied. In method of images, whatever the charge distribution we were assuming, plus q2 minus q2, whatever the images we have formed, due to that images boundary condition was replicated. Essence of method of images is that boundary condition must be replicated. If boundary condition is replicated, then only that is image. That charge is plus q1 was minus q1 plus q2 was minus q2 at some distance, and I have said that image is replicated. So where should I keep here to replicate this boundary condition? I require two things. If by intuition I can, you cannot find out by intuition. करके देखो इसको minus q रखने से किसी भी जगह पर potential will not be zero at any general point r theta. Potential at any general point r theta I have to find out. If the potential is known at r theta, everything else is known. E is known. Sigma is known. Sigma is known because field at the surface of the conductor is sigma upon epsilon naught. And is radial. Radial, so only I require del V by del R. So V is known, sigma is also known. But the crux is only this, how it is modifying the potential. Potential will be modified due to presence of this conducting sphere. The way we have done conducting sphere, I have already worked out the conducting sphere in uniform field. Potential got modified. Dielectric sphere also potential got modified. Good. So how? कुछ नहीं है. Two things are required. What is the magnitude of image charge? Where it should be kept? I say I am keeping image charge q dash. Magnitude of image charge is q dash, and I am saying it is I am keeping at a distance b. So b is unknown. Q dash is unknown. Correct? B is unknown. Q dash is unknown. Both the things you have to find out. समझ में आ गया भैया? two things. Now you have to solve. You have to get two conditions because two unknowns are there. Q dash and what is known to you? Q is known to you at a distance d and a sphere of radius capital R. These things are known to you. Where should be, what should be Q dash and what should be B. Good. So what is the boundary condition? Boundary condition is potential at the surface of a sphere is always constant. Constant I can write simplicity 0 also. तो मैं इसको 0 कर देता हूँ so that it becomes easier. Wherever I have to write, I can always add on to V naught. Good. And sphere is a symmetric body. So if one point I choose here, another opposite point will be here. Correct? So I say, because I require two equations for solving this. So one point I am taking exactly this A point. A. Potential at A is 0. And exactly opposite point A dash also potential is 0. So one condition is V at A is 0. Anywhere I would have taken. And V at A dash is also 0. Good. V at A. What is the potential at A? एक चार्ज तो प्लस क्यू है, एक चार्ज प्लस क्यू डैश है. What is the potential due to this? What is the distance of plus q at from A? पहले इसको ला रहा हूँ. I am just solving this. I am just solving this. 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught plus q upon what distance from here? D minus R. Potential due to plus q. What is the potential due to q dash? Q dash, what is the distance of this? R minus B. And this is 0. That means I get one condition from here. क्या आ गया? Q by Q dash is what? Minus D minus R upon R minus B. Correct? A relationship between Q and Q dash I have got. Two unknowns are there. Two equations if I know, easily I will get the value of Q dash and I will get the value of your B. Two things are desirable. Correct? So try to appreciate where I cannot find out the image and the location of the image by inspection, just by intuition. There I have to use any 2L potential because at the conductor potential is equipotential. By suitable choice of scale I can always choose that potential to be 0. Take potential at any 2 points. Yeah? Potential at any 2 points. That will give you the two equations. Q dash and B will be located. Then this I will replace this sphere by the image of the charge Q dash. Answer is obtained. Everything else becomes very simple. So try to appreciate. एक equation हो गई Q. Second क्या है? A dash. Potential is also 0 at A dash. What is the condition in terms of A dash? Look. Whenever I write potential at A dash, it is 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught. Q upon, देखिए इसका क्या लोकेशन है? A dash का क्या लोकेशन है? प्लस Q का क्या? D plus R है. प्लस Q dash का क्या लोकेशन है? What is Q dash? B plus R. Correct? Both of them are also same. तो देखो चाहे V not लेता चाहे कुछ, does not make difference. Both of them would have been equated. If I would have taken V naught, then also both of them would have been equated. So here it is 0, so 0 becomes little easier to solve. Second equation becomes Q by Q dash is minus D plus R upon R plus B. That is second. The left hand side of both of them are same. Just solve. You will get, by solving them, you will get B from here. करके दिखाने की जरूरत नहीं होती, डायरेक्टली लिखना होता है, बट एक बार करके दिखा दिया है. बी की वैल्यू क्या आ गई यहाँ से? आर स्क्वायर बाई डी. बी टर्न्स आउट टू बी आर स्क्वायर बाई डी. इफ द लोकेशन इज दिस, इफ यू वर्क दिस आउट, दोनों को इक्वेट कर दीजिए. कैपिटल स्मॉल डी इज नोन टू यू, कैपिटल आर इज नोन टू यू, ओनली यू हैव टू वर्क आउट इज बी. बी इज ऑब्टेन्ड. इफ आई सब्स्टिट्यूट बी हियर, आपको क्यू डैश आ जाएगी. क्यू डैश क्या हो गया बताओ मुझे? क्यू डैश क्या हो गया जी? माइनस क्यू आर बाई डी. करके देख लीजिए जी. क्यू डैश बाई क्यू विल टर्न आउट टू बी माइनस आर बाई डी. सब्स्टिट्यूट हियर बी इज आर स्क्वायर बाई डी. यहाँ बी को डाल दीजिए आर स्क्वायर बाई डी. आर आउट 1 माइनस आर बाई डी. करेक्ट? सो दैट सिंपल इट इज माइनस आर बाई डी. I have located. So look, this was the problem. This was the problem. Plus q at a distance d. This was earth or somewhere. This becomes equal to plus q. This becomes what? Why the image charge? Minus qr by d. Where it is kept? R square by d. This is totally your d. That was the question. I have replaced. Now both the problems are same. Conducting sphere and point charge is analogous to image charge is minus qr by d. What distance I have kept? R square by d. Finished. Now I wanted potential at any journal point where? R theta. Potential was required at any journal point R theta. अब क्या करना है? कुछ this angle is theta, this is R. Why the potential? What is V R theta? देखिए भैया, I cannot be very slow. कल कोई कहने आया था कि हम तो नहीं फॉलो करते. मैं क्या करूं, तुम नहीं फॉलो कर पा रहे तो. मेरी क्लास तो देश के बेस्ट क्राउड के लिए होती है. 26 साल से चल रही है. जितने फिजिक्स के पास होने वाले हैं सारे मेरी क्लास करके जाते हैं. तो मेरी क्लास किसके लिए चलाई जाती है? श्रीवास्तव जी, किसके लिए चलाई जाती है? आपके लिए चलाई जाती है. समझ रहे हैं? जब तक बेस्ट क्राउड आ रही है तब तक मैं खुश हूँ. मैं मूर्ख को ना बुलाता हूँ ना इच्छा रखता हूँ. भाग जाए तो और ही अच्छा. क्या करने आया? जो आईआईटी में एक प्रोग्राम चलता है ना, क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट प्रोग्राम चलता है ना, QIP, देखा ना किसको कौन आते हैं उसमें? तो मेरे यहाँ क्लास में बाकी सब मेरी नज़र में क्या है? QIP है, क्वालिटी इंप्रूवमेंट प्रोग्राम. क्योंकि मेरा फोकस किस पे भाई साहब? पास होने वाले पे. मेरा फोकस किस पे है? पास होने वाले पे. पास होने वाला खुश होना चाहिए. जिसको पास होने का पोटेंशियल है, ही आर सी शुड फील गुड. और बाकी सबके लिए क्या है? वैल्यू एडिशन है. मेरा लड़का रोज सवेरे बात करता है, जब बाहर रहता है ना, रोज सुबह. तो मैं उसको रोज ये बता देता हूँ कि बेटा, जितना तेरी यूनिवर्सिटी का फिजिक्स का डिपार्टमेंट मिलके 15 टीचर मिलके पढ़ाते होंगे, उतना मैं साल में 2 दफे पढ़ाता हूँ. और मेरा लड़का भी इस बात को एक्नॉलेज करता है. और मेरे नज़र में सबसे बड़ा क्या कि बेटा ने एक्नॉलेज कर लेता है जो होशियार हो गया है. तो मेरा पूरा लाइफ सक्सेसफुल है. मेरा लाइफ सक्सेस, किसी बाप के लिए लाइफ सक्सेसफुल होने का क्राइटेरिया क्या है? उसके बच्चे समझेंगे मेरे पापा बड़ा होशियार है. बस मेरा दोनों बेटा समझता है पापा होशियार है. और उसको ये बताया कि अगर तू बाप के नाम से जाना जाता है तो तूने कुछ नहीं किया जिंदगी में अचीव. अगर तेरा बाप तेरे नाम से जाना जाएगा तो खुशी होगी. बाप को कब खुशी होती है और बताऊं मैं आपको. इफ यू आर नोन बाय द नेम ऑफ योर फादर, देन योर फादर विल नेवर फील हैप्पी. वाइस वर्सा हैपेंस. योर फादर स्टार्ट्स नोन बाय योर नेम, कि भाई साहब उनके पिताजी हैं, तो बाप को बड़ी खुशी होती है. बाप को खुशी कब होती है? पेरेंट्स फील वेरी हैप्पी. आई ऑल्सो फील वेरी हैप्पी व्हेन यू गेट सक्सेस. सेम थिंग पेरेंट्स. देन भाई साहब श्रीवास्तव जी के सुपुत्र हैं, तो आपका नाम शहर में बड़ा हो जाएगा, तो आपने कुछ अचीव कर लिया. अगर आप ही बाप के नाम से जाने जा रहे हो तो क्या हुआ? कुछ नहीं हुआ, नथिंग. गुड. तो निकालिए पोटेंशियल, लिखिए इसका और फिर देखिए करेक्ट है. सबसे बड़ी बात क्या है मेथड ऑफ इमेजेस में? क्या करना होता है आपको? व्हाट इज मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट थिंग इन मेथड ऑफ इमेजेस? यू हैव टू डिमॉन्स्ट्रेट दैट इज करेक्ट. मोस्ट इंपॉर्टेंट एस्पेक्ट इज I am replacing this conductor by the image of the charge, and I said it is minus qr by d, r square by d. If it is correct, only proof it is correct is that at r is equal to capital R, potential must be 0 or V naught. If that boundary condition is replicated, then it is correct. So let us write down the potential and see it is correct. Then anything can be written. What is this? 1 upon 4 pi epsilon naught, because here it is free space. Q plus q. What is the distance of plus q from this point? This is the distance. This is the distance. ये क्या है? ये क्या है भैया? ये कैसे लिखोगे जी? कोसाइन फार्मूला से लिखोगे. थीटा एंगल है ये. This theta angle is there. What is this distance? This d square plus r square minus 2rd cos theta under root r square plus d square minus 2rd cos theta. Correct. If I have to simplify this, correct. Another charge is what? Minus QR by D. बताइए. Next, I have replaced that conducting sphere by minus QR by D. So now due to minus QR by D, potential at r theta, then this is the distance. This is the distance. Here also, if this angle is theta, this angle is theta, this angle is theta, correct? Now in this triangle I can write, this is r, this r is capital R square by d, this angle is once again theta, same triangle cosine parabola, क्या? Minus QR by d upon root r square plus r square by d whole square. Minus 2r r square by d, क्या जी? Cos theta, correct? That is the potential at r theta. Generalized point is the potential at r theta due to spherical conductor and point charge. Method is clear? Nothing. It is correct. It is correct whenever I substitute at r is equal to capital R. Substitute capital R. R square plus d square minus 2r d cos. Here I write capital R square minus 2r r square by d cos theta. Check. Why the potential? R by d common ले लो देखो. चेक करके बताओ जीरो हो गया कि नहीं हो गया. हो गया? करके देख लो आराम से, कोई इशू नहीं है, क्योंकि r बाई देखो इसमें कैपिटल R, ये हो गया देखो r स्क्वायर माइनस आर दिस, हियर यू टेक r बाई d कॉमन और यू टेक सिंपली, then both of them will be considered r by d. Here also you take r by t, both the things are same, or you take this is r square plus d square minus 2r d cos theta. Substitute and cross check. ये don't expect कि I will solve algebra for you. This has to be demonstrated in method of images. This has to be demonstrated. Then only that image is correct. Image charge and the location of image charge is correct if boundary condition is replicated, and then you have to quote the uniqueness theorem. After that you have to quote the uniqueness theorem for justification of this answer, because boundary condition is retained by the charge minus QR by d at r square by d. Therefore that can be regarded as the image, and this is the correct potential due to configuration. According to uniqueness theorem, only one value of potential satisfies this condition. So this potential is satisfying the boundary condition. So this is the solution for the given problem. Correct? Once V has been obtained, E is nothing. Minus grad V. Grad V, del V by del R, 1 by R del V by del theta. So that is I have another question I have done in great detail. Sphere and a point charge. These kind of problems can be worked out by method of images. I have covered A to Z. Now next, magnetostatics. 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 In magnetostatics there are two chapters. Two chapters are there. 1.5 Unit 1, 5th chapter. What is this? Magnetic cell. Magnetic cell and your magnetized sphere in uniform field. Magnetic cell uniformly magnetized sphere in uniform field. Magnetized sphere in uniform field. Magnetic cell. There are one chapter. Other is hysteresis loss and ferromagnetic materials. Just these two chapters are there, nothing else. Read the whole syllabus. खत्म हो गया. Read the whole syllabus. Whole unit 1, electrostatics and magnetostatics. पढ़ो जी.
Electrostatics and magnetostatics,
Laplace and Poisson equation, simple applications. चलिए.
Energy of a system.
Energy of system of charges Qi Qj by Rij 1/4 pi epsilon naught half.
Multiple expansion of scalar potential.
Multiple expansion of scalar potential पूरा समझा दिया था. ये superposition of due to monopole term, dipole term, quadrupole term, so on and so forth. Correct. आगे. Method of images and its applications. I have demonstrated applications to two different cases. Next. Potential and field due to a dipole. Potential and field P cos theta by R square. And field भी मालूम था आपको P by R cube root 3 cos square theta plus 1. Force and torque on a dipole in external field. Dielectrics and polarization also I have explained. Solution to boundary value problem of conducting sphere and dielectric sphere in uniform field. कर दिया. Magnetic cell. Uniformly magnetized sphere in uniform field. Ferromagnetic materials and hysteresis loss. यही है भैया. आराम से समझ में आ गया. सिर्फ 6 टॉपिक हैं. इसमें कोई 12वीं क्लास वाला नहीं है. यहाँ कहीं फील्ड और पोटेंशियल गॉस लॉ से नहीं लिखा हुआ है. तो आप देखोगे कहीं नहीं पूछा है. ये भी अभी आप देखोगे होशियारी से कि कभी भी पूछा भी नहीं है. पूछता भी मेथड ऑफ इमेजेस ही है वो. ही इज आस्किंग क्वेश्चंस ऑन मेथड ऑफ इमेजेस. ही इज आस्किंग लैप्लास एंड पॉइसन इक्वेशन. दे आर नॉट आस्किंग 12th क्लास क्वेश्चंस. दे आर नॉट आस्किंग दोज काइंड ऑफ क्वेश्चंस. ये समझना जरूरी है जो स्पेसिफाइड है सिलेबस में. एंड सिलेबस इज हैविंग ओनली 6 चैप्टर्स. दे आर फुल चैप्टर्स जिसको मैं 6 दिन में पढ़ा के चला जा रहा हूँ. गुड. तो अभी हम करेंगे मैग्नेटिक सेल. एक खत्म कर देते हैं. एक कल खत्म करेंगे, फिर सीट खत्म कर देंगे. पूरा फिनिश्ड हो गया. CATS 1 to 6 किसके लिए थी? TS 1 to 6 मैकेनिक्स. 7 to 14 ऑप्टिक्स. 15 to 19 TS 15 to 19 इलेक्ट्रिसिटी एंड मैग्नेटिज्म. TS 15 इलेक्ट्रोस्टैटिक्स. TS 16 मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स. ये मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स है. दिस इज TS 16. वॉट एवर आई हैव डन, TS 15 इज ओवर. 10 मिनट के अंदर मैं आखिरी में TS 15 को खत्म कर दूंगा. TS 15 इज ओवर. असाइनमेंट 15 इज ओवर बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू मी TS 15 contains only 4 chapters. What are 4 chapters in electrostatics? Laplace and Poisson equation, simple applications. Then your field and potential due to a dipole, multipole expansion of potential, dielectrics and polarization and method of images. सिर्फ 4 टॉपिक है. 4 टॉपिक है जिनको थियोरेटिकली समझना है. उनके 4 डेरिवेशंस हैं. सारे डेरिवेशन समझना है. फिर थोड़ी थोड़ी प्रॉब्लम प्रैक्टिस कर लेनी है सीट जैसी, जैसे भी मैंने करके बताया. वेरी सिंपल स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड गेम, नथिंग. अब ये देखो भैया, मैग्नेटिज्म इज ऑफ 2 काइंड्स. ferromagnetic materials. What is ferromagnetic materials? Here FeCO(Ni), iron, cobalt, nickel. They have got the characteristic of attracting the similar material. Like iron can attract iron, cobalt can attract cobalt, nickel can attract nickel. This is the property by which natural magnetic materials attract each other. That is called ferromagnetism. Ferromagnetism means property of attracting material of similar kind. Due to what happens, how happens, I am not interested. This is called natural magnetism. What is called? Natural magnetism. So magnetism is of 2 kinds. Since time immemorial, 2000 years ago, then also this natural magnetism was known. Certain materials had got the property of attracting material of similar kind. So magnetism is two kinds. Natural magnetism, it is due to intrinsic property of material, that what kind of material it is made up of. Every material is made up of molecules. Molecules are made up of atoms. Atoms are made up of nuclei and electrons. And they have got magnetic moments. Electrons are moving. Any electrons are orbiting about the nucleus. Orbiting electron is equal to a magnetic dipole. In 11th, 12th class you must have studied, when the electron performs any charged particle performs a rotational motion is equal to a dipole, magnetic dipole. And magnetic dipole moment is what? I into A. Magnetic dipole moment is I into A. So natural magnetism means characteristic of the atoms by whatever the material is made up of. Due to characteristic of the atom is natural magnetism. And other one is after 1820 Oersted's discovery. What did Oersted say? We will quantify that attraction. We will say strength of magnetic induction. Good. That is natural magnetism. There also magnetic field will be produced. And here it is Oersted's discovery, which is called magnetic effects of current. Magnetic effect of current. That whenever current is flowing through any conductor, a magnetic field is produced. Good. And for this magnetic effects of the current, Oersted only said that when the current flows through a conductor, similar kind of tendencies produced the way natural magnetisms are producing. Empirical law, experimental law for measurement of strength of magnetic field was given by Baugh and Sabart. This starts from Baugh-Savart's law. What is, if I say conductor, current is flowing through this, any point R. If I take any element here, dl, this is current element, due to this current element, any distance R I say dB, due to this infinitely small current element is proportional to your ideal. Ideal is called current element. This is a magnetic field. Ideal is current element in the direction of length element, ideal. Field is inversely proportional to R square, ideal by R square, ideal by R square, sin theta. This is also dependent upon theta. Theta is an angle between dl and R. This formula is empirical formula. कैसा है जी? Empirical है. Whenever I remove this proportionality constant in SI units, CGS units, this proportionality constant is 1. In SI units, this proportionality constant is mu upon 4 pi. Free space mu 0 upon 4 pi. Free space it is mu 0 by 4 pi. This is magnetic effects of the current. Quantification of magnetic field. dB is given by mu naught by 4 pi IDL by R square. Correct? थोड़ी सी होशियारी बरत लेते हैं. R से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया मैग्नीट्यूड से, ये हो गया R क्यूब है 1 बाई R स्क्वायर. सो नाउ आई डी एल आर साइन थीटा. अब इसको हटा दिया. चलिए आई डी एल आर साइन थीटा. आई कैन इजीली राइट डी एल क्रॉस आर. डी एल क्रॉस आर मीन्स डी एल आर साइन थीटा. इट बिकम्स नथिंग म्यू 0 आई बाई 4 पाई डी एल क्रॉस आर अपॉन आर क्यूब. दिस इज dB. दिस इज कॉल्ड बायो-सावर्ट लॉ. सबको मालूम होना चाहिए. मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज परपेंडिकुलर टू dl, परपेंडिकुलर टू r. इट इज 1 बाई r स्क्वायर. dB is mu naught I by 4 pi dl cross r by r cube is 12th class. I am not interested. That is how magnetic field is created. It is magnetic effects of current. The very same way, when the current is flowing, this magnetic field is produced. What kind of law it is? Empirical law. This field B is called strength of magnetic field. In natural magnetism, here in magnetic effects of the current, it is called strength of intensity of magnetic field. It depends upon origin of coordinates. From where I am measuring, it is not independent of these coordinates. So this formula I am going to write. This is a field. Whether electric field, magnetic field or any other kind of field. This is a field. Field is a vector quantity. Field is nothing. What is field? Force per unit quanta. What is gravitational field? Gravitational force per unit mass. What is electric field? Force per unit charge. What is magnetic field? Force per unit current element. Force per unit current F is IL cross B. ठीक है जी? So B is what? F upon IL. Force experienced by a unit current element IL. Because here the role is IL. That is also the force. They are all forces. Force is a vector quantity and force depends upon origin of coordinates. So all fields, anywhere I will use the word field. Field, broad correct name of field is force field. Who creates the field? Force field. Field is always of force. If the force is gravitational, gravitational force field. If it is the electric thing, electric Coulomb force, then Coulomb force field. Force is not called, it is only called Coulomb field. This is field. Field is dependent upon origin of coordinates. Instead of dealing with the field, because dealing with the field is difficult, it depends upon vector quantity. So it depends upon the origin. Small r, वहाँ लिखा था r, r means distance between two charges, r2 minus r1. So it will be always difficult to get the field. We always prefer to express the field in terms of potentials. Because dealing with the potentials is easier. Why dealing with the potentials is easier? Two things. There are two main reasons why dealing with the potentials is easier. So in higher electricity and magnetism, that is electrodynamics, we always prefer to write in terms of potentials. Potential is a state variable. First of all, potential is a state variable. Only difference between two states is given. So state variable means origin of coordinates can be arbitrarily chosen. Origin of coordinates can be, because only difference between two states has been given. So origin of coordinates can be arbitrary. This is one reason. Second reason is, it is a scalar quantity. Potential is a scalar quantity. Scalar quantity means whenever you have to find out due to many number of charges or many current elements, it will not be depending upon the orientation of current element. It is simply a superposition. Scalar addition. Dealing with the scalar addition is easier than dealing with the vector addition. Correct? So because it is a scalar quantity, hence dealing with easier. Second important is they are state variables. So we will write this B, we will write in terms of potentials. Two potentials I will write from the same formula, this formula. dB is mu naught I by 4 pi dl cross r by r cube. B क्या हो गया? Integrate. B is nothing. This is Biot-Savart's law. So I have entered into the unit 2. Already automatically I have to enter into the unit 2. Already I have to enter into the unit 2. Without that I cannot solve anything. Uniformly magnetized sphere. So I have to create a potential called magnetostatic scalar potential. I have to introduce magnetostatic scalar potential. Try to appreciate once again mathematics is being done. Magnetostatic, I am going to create some potential which I am calling phi m. Phi m, magnetic. And this is magnetostatic. What was electrostatic? Stationary charge distributions. All charges were supposed to be stationary. Here currents are not changing with respect to time. If there is a current, they are assumed to be static currents. Variation with respect to time is very small, negligible. That is magnetostatics. So we have to introduce magnetostatic scalar potential. So this B, I want to write as gradient of some scalar function. A vector quantity. Vector quantity. This can be written as, I am going to write gradient of something phi m. This is a mathematical jugglery. So phi m is nothing, a mathematical construction. What we are doing? Mathematically I am constructing, because dealing with B is difficult. Dealing with B is difficult, and if I can write B is equal to minus grad phi m, it is exactly similar to electrostatics. What was electrostatics? What was electrostatics? E was minus grade phi, V बोल दिया था, grade phi. E was minus grade phi. E was minus grade phi, correct? And what was the Gauss's law? Del dot E, rho upon epsilon naught. This has made, if I write this, grade phi क्या था जी? Del square phi was minus rho upon epsilon naught. वैसा इक्वेशन जो यहाँ पर फाई बोला है उसी को यहाँ पर फाई हम बोल रहा हूँ. वी बोल दिया था, वी समझ लीजिए. डेल डॉट ये कैसे, डेल डॉट ही कैसे आया था? इसका दूसरा फॉर्मेट क्या था जी? सरफेस इंटीग्रल ई डॉट डी एस वाज 1 upon epsilon naught times charge enclosed within the surface. This was this. From that. And if I know del square V is minus rho upon epsilon naught, every problem was worked out. Every detailed information I had, if I know any one of these things into this equation, del square V is minus rho upon epsilon naught, rho is known, V is known, V is known, everything else is known. Good. So by solving these equations, if E was minus grade phi and this I was able, so try to appreciate, if I write B is equal to minus grade phi m, here also everything will become analogous to electrostatics. In magnetostatics everything will become analogous to this, correct? So देखिए भैया यहाँ पर तो E dot ds is q upon epsilon naught. What is E dot ds? Flux of electric field. Flux of electric field. In natural magnetism, if I say it is a natural magnetostatics is typically obeyed by natural magnets. One end is north pole, other end is south pole. Even when any charged particle is performing orbital motion, moving charged particle is equivalent to a current loop. One side it is north pole, other side it is a south pole. Orbiting electron is equal to a current loop. One side that current loop appears to be your north pole, other time it appears to be your south pole. And natural magnetism it is NNS. Magnetic lines of force always form the closed loop. They start from north pole, thread through the material and form the closed loop. It starts from this, form the closed loop. But what is the flux? 0. मतलब ये हो गया surface integral B dot ds always closed loop is what? 0. What does that mean? Magnetic lines of force form the closed loop. Good. Or simplest way I say monopoles do not exist. Magnetic materials always come in two poles. Whether it is electrical effect of the current or natural magnetism. Natural magnetism is this. Magnetic effects of the current, when any charged particle is performing orbital motion, then also it is dipoles. So magnetic lines of force always form the closed loop. This means monopoles do not exist. Always magnetic materials come in dipoles. This is equivalent of Gauss's law. Gauss's law in electrostatic was surface integral E dot ds was q upon epsilon naught. Here Gauss's law is what? B dot ds is always 0. If it is not 0, that means monopoles. There are no monopoles. Monopoles exist. Good. Monopoles exist, then only this will be non-zero. Otherwise they form the closed loops. B dot ds is 0. If B dot ds is 0, ये कैसे लिखा था मैंने? इसके बाद क्या किया था? इसको क्या किया था मैंने? I will convert this into surface integral. I will convert it to volume integral by Gauss's divergence theorem. क्या हो जाएगा जी? Del dot B d tau is 0. D tau cannot be 0. That means del dot B is 0. Divergence of magnetic field is always 0. No violation. Good. The very same way divergence of electric field is rho upon epsilon naught. Divergence of B is always 0. This means in simplest word monopoles do not exist. Magnetic materials always come in dipoles. Simplest word this. B dot ds is 0 equivalent to, they are all defining things. Del dot B 0. समझ में आ गया भाई साहब? दिस इज गॉसेस लॉ इन मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स दैट बी डॉट डी एस इज जीरो. मैग्नेटिक लाइन्स ऑफ फोर्स फॉर्म द क्लोज लूप. Simple words, monopoles do not exist. Divergence of B is always zero. If divergence of B is always zero, and if B I am able to write minus get phi, del square phi m is always zero, that means magnetostatic scalar potential always satisfies the Laplace equation. अगर मैंने B को माइनस गेट फाई लिख दिया तो del dot B is zero, that means B is minus get phi. यहाँ लिखो del dot grad phi m is 0. So what becomes? Del square phi m is 0. Now everything is analogous. You have already known the solution of Laplace equation everywhere. There was scope that del square phi was rho upon epsilon minus rho upon epsilon. There was scope. Here del square phi m is always 0. So magnetostatic scalar potential always satisfy Laplace equation. So अब देखो ये कैसे लिखेंगे हम. How I am going to write this, try to understand. जो करना था बता दिया. आप देखो from Biot-Savart's law, how it is this? Mu naught I by 4 pi integration dl cross r upon r cube. Correct? This is the magnetic field due to current carrying loop at a distance r from the loop. समझ लीजिए कोई लूप है, इसमें करंट बह रही है, ये सेंटर है इस लूप का, इससे किसी भी डिस्टेंस r पे हमने लिख दिया मैग्नेटिक फील्ड इज रिटन ड्यू टू दिस. Look, if I calculate B dot dr, if I just calculate line integral B dot dr, so what will be dot dr? Mu naught I upon 4 pi only. देखिए क्या कह रहा, मैंने क्या कहा, phi what is phi m? What is phi m? Magnetostatic scalar. What is this? क्या कहा मैंने, है क्या है? मैथमेटिकल कॉन्स्ट्रक्शन है. क्या है? मैथमेटिकल कॉन्स्ट्रक्शन है. phi m is a mathematical construct. Why I am constructing? To make magnetostatics analogous to electrostatics. I have क्या करना था दिखा दिया. I am able to write B is minus get phi m, then del square phi m is 0. Magnetostatic scalar potential satisfies the Laplace equation, and by solving Laplace equation everything can be obtained. If phi m able to write anywhere, B, grad of phi m is B. Anything else, whatever I require, that also I will follow from here. So I am going to, this is experimental law. Whatever I have written this, B, whatever I have written formula for B, this formula is called Biot-Savart law. And what is this? Empirical law, experimental law. Magnetic field strength is inversely proportional to 1 by r square. Go far up from the charge distribution, this current distribution, field will reduce. This, so try to appreciate I am writing mathematically. dl cross r upon r cube dot with dr. बताइए, dot with dr, dot with dr, b dot dr. देखे भाई, mu naught I by 4 pi a dot b, b dot a, I can always write dr dot, otherwise a cross b dot c, a dot b cross c is c dot a cross b, a dot b. इसको क्या लिख सकता हूँ बताओ मुझे, सिंप्लिसिटी के साथ अगर बता सकते हो आराम से तो. I can easily write, if I am not wrong, r dot dl क्रॉस r dr, देख के बताओ मुझे, अपॉन r क्यूब, या माइनस लिख सकता हूँ बताओ. a डॉट b क्रॉस c, dr इज a डॉट b क्रॉस c, b डॉट c क्रॉस a, c डॉट a क्रॉस b. I can always write r dot dl क्रॉस dr, dl क्रॉस dr with r, this r dot product I have written. अरे भैया यहाँ लिख लो dr डॉट विद dl क्रॉस r अपॉन r क्यूब, a डॉट b क्रॉस c, डॉट एंड क्रॉसेस आर इंटरचेंजेबल्स. dr क्रॉस dl, dr क्रॉस dl, इसको माइनस dl क्रॉस dr, अब r by r cube, correct? This I can write. चलिए जी, mu naught I by 4 pi. Can you tell me what is dl cross r? dl cross dr I can assume. ये था, समझ लीजिए ये लूप है, ये डिस्टेंस आपका, दिस डिस्टेंस इज r, this any loop where current is flowing, this is your r, this is your r. थोड़ी देर अगर r प्लस नेक्स्ट पॉइंट कहीं लेंगे तो क्या हो जाएगा ये, दिस विल बी योर dr. ये क्या हो गया जी, r प्लस dr. दिस पॉइंट वाज योर p. Shift this point by some distance dl, q point. ये क्या हो गया, what is this total area element? dl cross dr is what? Area element. So this becomes r dot dA upon r cube. R dot dA by r cube. What is this r dot dA by r cube? अगर यहाँ पर एरिया एलिमेंट है यहाँ पर, तो क्या ये क्या है, r dot dA by r cube. Solid angle, this is solid angle. This is your solid angle. Try to appreciate. This I can very well write. यही सॉलिड एंगल है. दिस आई एम राइटिंग डी ओमेगा इज व्हाट योर आर डॉट डी ए अपॉन योर आर क्यूब. दिस आई कैन राइट सॉलिड एंगल सबटेंडेड एट दैट पर्टिकुलर पॉइंट बाय दैट लूप. सो लुक, म्यू नॉट आई बाई 4 पाई क्या है जी, यही डी ओमेगा की डेफिनेशन है. इंटीग्रेशन करता था टोटल सॉलिड एंगल हो जाता, r dot dA by r cube, d omega. What is this? What is this? What is this? क्या, what have you evaluated? b dot dr turns out to be mu naught I by 4 pi d omega. Any scalar quantity, omega is a scalar, solid angle is a scalar quantity. क्या भैया वेक्टर होता है क्या solid angle? a dot r by r cube. इंटीग्रेशन है तो a dot r by r cube is a scalar quantity. Is a scalar quantity. Any scalar can always be written is grad of a dot dr. dA can be written as grad of a dot dr. समझ लीजिए, अगर फर्स्ट डेरिवेटिव सिंपल लिखता है इसको, you can write simply it is grad a dot dr. That is how this mathematically could be written. So try to appreciate it is mu naught I by 4 pi grad a dot dr, where a is an scalar. Remember, a is a scalar, then only gradient can be explained. और मैंने बताया क्या कर रहा हूँ, what I am doing from Biot-Savart law, which is an empirical formula for B, I am writing it mathematically into the format of gradient of a scalar function. So I am going to generate an scalar function. I am going to produce a scalar function by what? By my knowledge of mathematics. So that is why the definition is magnetostatic. And why I am doing? Because dealing with the potentials is easier. Potentials are state variables, they are scalar quantities, dealing with them is easier. So in electromagnetics, I will prefer to write all field parameters, whether electric field or magnetic field, both of them I am going to write in terms of potentials. And potentials are nothing but mathematical constructions. All potentials are mathematical constructions. So देखिए लिख दिया गया, कुछ नहीं है. अबे देखो भैया, b dot dr is mu naught I by 4 pi grad a dot dr. This mu naught I by 4 pi is pure constant. This I can very well write. Try to appreciate. Grad of mu naught I upon 4 pi a dot dr. देखो भैया, कांस्टेंट था, आई हैव इंसर्टेड इनसाइड मैग्नेटोस्टैटिक्स. I does not change with respect to time. Try to appreciate what is magnetostatics. I is static. Currents are not changing with respect to time. So I can always insert inside grad of mu naught Ia by 4 pi dot with dr. Dot with dr. What is here? What I have calculated? B dot dr. This is grad phi m. This I am calling your grad of phi m. This I am calling your grad of phi m. इसी को कह देता हूँ भैया ग्रेड ऑफ फाई एम, या माइनस से डिफाइन कर दे इसको, डॉट विद डी आर. इसको फाई एम बोल दिया. आई एम कॉलिंग दिस टर्म एज योर फाई एम. दिस टर्म आई एम कॉलिंग एज योर फाई एम, वेयर फाई एम इज व्हाट? फाई एम इज व्हाट? योर म्यू नॉट आई बाई 4 पाई इंटू योर, अच्छा ए क्या, अरे ए क्यों, ए क्यों, ए नहीं ना यहाँ, ओमेगा. ओमेगा करेक्ट कर लो भैया, नॉट है ओमेगा. ओमेगा गुड. सो व्हाट इज फाई एम? म्यू नॉट आई बाई 4 पाई इंटू ओमेगा. This is magnetostatic potential, mu naught I by 4 pi into solid angle at that particular point. That is how I have derived. I have constructed from Biot-Savart law a parameter called magnetostatic scalar potential. Current does not change with respect to time. I have written phi m, क्या लिखा phi m? Mu naught I by 4 pi into omega. Derivation is clear. This is standard, you can easily write. I have already written from Biot-Savart's law. Phi m is mu naught I by 4 pi into omega. What is omega? Solid angle. वो है क्या वैसे? A dot R upon R cube. What is solid angle? A dot R वहाँ इंटीग्रेट किया था. Integration dA dot R is this. It is nothing. Mu naught I upon 4 pi A dot R upon R cube, that is phi m. This is the basic formula for phi m. Magnetostatic scalar potential. Magnetostatic scalar potential. In magnetostatics, first term we introduces this quantity called magnetostatic scalar potential, which is nothing mu naught I by 4 pi into omega, which is nothing mu 0 I by 4 pi A dot R by R cube. I into A is called magnetic dipole moment. Magnetic dipole moment. This I call M. Magnetic moment, magnetic dipole moment is I into your A. Is a vector quantity along with the outward on normal area vector. So what is this? Mu naught upon 4 pi. What is magnetic scalar potential due to a dipole? What is magnetic dipole moment due to a dipole? देखिए भैया अपने आप आ गया I into A. What is this? M dot R by R cube. Everything has become analogous. Potential, magnetostatic scalar potential due to a dipole of strength IA. This is dipole moment. Dipole moment I into A is called dipole moment. The very same way, electric dipole moment is charge into the distance between the charge. Here instead of charge it is current. I into A is called strength of magnetic dipole moment. It turns out to be mu 0 by 4 pi M dot R by R cube, correct? What will be magnetic field due to dipole? व्हाट विल स्ट्रेंथ था ग्रेड फाइव एम, वो तो लिखा ही वहीं से, बी इज माइनस ग्रेड फाइव एम. Already I have started everything writing from B is equal to minus your grade phi m. That is how I have generated. So this magnetostatic scalar potential due to a dipole, देखो basic formula क्या है, mu naught I by 4 pi into omega. Omega is a solid angle subtended due to that dipole. इसलिए मैं ये बना रहा था डायग्राम. ये डाइपोल है, समझ लो कोई. This is dipole. I is the current, are also called strength of this dipole or cell. Due to this at any general point R, P पे निकालना है मुझे. तो I will find out due to this loop how much is the solid angle generated due to this loop at this particular point. Only I need to find out the, this is solid angle generated due to this particular thing, which is area of the loop dot R upon R cube. This is your phi m is mu naught I by 4 pi into your omega. This is कहीं पर भी लिख सकते हैं. This is magnetostatic scalar potential. Nowhere it is written into the course. Nowhere it has been written into the course. Phi m, this is a magnetic dipole. If it is carrying a current I, its strength of this dipole. What is the strength of this dipole? Given by magnetic dipole moment. What is magnetic dipole moment? M. M is I into A. Phi m is written as mu naught I by 4 pi into omega. Same thing, if I write omega as A dot R by R cube, which is the definition of omega, this becomes mu naught by 4 pi m dot R upon R cube. Correct? Direct लिख सकता है फार्मूला. Phi m is m dot R upon R cube. M is the dipole moment dot R upon R cube. Correct? What was the electrostatic potential due to a electric dipole? P dot R by R cube. Same है कि नहीं फार्मूला बताओ. Everything has become analogous. Everything has become analogous. Instead of 1 by 4 pi epsilon naught, it is mu 0 upon 4 pi. It is mu 0 upon 4 pi. करेक्ट. असाइनमेंट देखो, एक डेरिवेशन पूछा गया है बहुत पहले. देखो असाइनमेंट 16, असाइनमेंट 16 देखो. असाइनमेंट 16 देखो. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5. क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 क्या है? क्वेश्चन नंबर 5 2008 का है. सेम सिलेबस. सिलेबस हैज नॉट गॉट ए चेंज. सेम सिलेबस. व्हाट इज क्वेश्चन नंबर 8? सो दैट interaction energy of two magnetic dipoles M1 and M2 separated by a displacement R is given by mu 0 by 4 pi 1 by R cube M1 dot M2 minus 3 M1 dot R M2 dot R भी होगा. इसमें छूट गया है टर्म. M1 dot unit vector R M2 dot unit vector R. Same formula we have derived in electrostatics. Same formula we have derived in exactly word by word copy करना है, कोई ज़रूरत नहीं है. By introducing the concept of magnetostatic scalar potential, whole of the magnetostatics means natural magnetism. Wherever the currents are not changing with respect to time, everything becomes analogous to electrostatics. The very same way E is written as minus grade V or grade phi. B is also written as grade phi. What is phi? P dot R by R cube. वहाँ था, यहाँ हो गया M dot R by R cube. What will be the magnetic field due to this? What is the magnetic field due to a dipole? B क्या होगा due to a dipole? Minus grade phi M. क्या हो गया जी? Minus mu 0 upon 4 pi grade of M dot R upon R cube. वही हो गया ग्रेड ऑफ F इंटू जी. ग्रेड ऑफ F इंटू जी. राइट ऑप्लिसिट. Beauty of the concept of magnetostatic scalar potential is by writing, I have done nothing. What we have done, we have written Biot-Savart law in the format of gradient of some scalar function. Experimental Biot-Savart law I have written into the format of gradient of a scalar function. I can also write magnetic field and by another way. देखो I am writing B in two ways. B I am writing in two ways. One I am writing is minus grad phi m called magnetostatic scalar potential, and this condition always I know. Magnetic field always satisfies del dot B is 0. Magnetic field always satisfies del dot B is 0. So if I can write B is equal to minus grad phi m, this phi m will always satisfy del square phi m is 0. Another thing, this I have written from Biot-Savart's law. Another thing B also I can write at del cross A. Another mathematical construction I write whatever the magnetic field from Biot-Savart's law experimentally I can write as a curl of a vector function. Del cross A, curl of a vector function. Then if I can write Biot-Savart's law into this format, A will turn out to be, A will be called vector potential. B is experimental, same formula I write for B. What was the formula for B? What was the formula for B? Mu naught upon 4 pi ideal cross R by R cube. If the same formula I can write as del cross something, this something will be a vector. Whenever I have to writing curl, it has to be a vector. A is what? A is, देखो भैया थोड़ी होशियारी से देख लो, म्यू 0 by 4 pi ideal by R. This I can write ideal by R, क्योंकि देखो R by R cube always I can write grade of 1 by R. Vector identity I will invoke, I can write this way. देखो भैया R by R cube can be written as grade of 1 by R. तो क्या हो गया जी? Ideal cross grade of 1 by R, which I can always write del cross A, where A is defined as mu naught by 4 pi ideal by R. If I define in this way, this is called vector potential. We are doing nothing. Experimental Biot-Savart's law, once I am writing in terms of the gradient of some scalar function, other time I am writing as a curl of vector function. Curl is always defined of a vector function. There are two ways of expressing magnetic field in terms of potentials. Once in terms of the scalar function, other in terms of vector function. Vector potential and scalar potential. Magnetostatic scalar potential and vector potential. दोनों चीजें इंट्रोड्यूस हो गई. This is called vector potential. Defined by this is called vector potential. If this is, and calculation of this is easier. क्योंकि क्या है, वहां तो dl क्रॉस r कैलकुलेट करना है, यहाँ कुछ नहीं है, ideal by r. So what is the direction of A? Current element. Direction of A is nothing but the direction of current element. So if I can calculate vector potential anywhere, magnetic field is nothing, taking the curl of it. Correct? And क्या है, if this is a function of x, y, z, curl has to be taken as a function of x, y. This is r theta phi, curl has to be taken as a function of r theta phi. So magnetostatic scalar potential and vector potential, both of them are what? Mathematical constructions to simplify my all calculations, because potentials are all state variables. चलिए जी, इतना समझ में आ गया तो हो गया. I am not interested. फिर से मैंने कहा phi m को क्या इंट्रोड्यूस किया? What is phi m? Mu naught I by 4 pi into omega. ये शुरू किया है, कैसे डिराइव किया था इसको मैंने पूरा लिखा. How I have derived? I have calculated B dot dr. I have calculated B dot dr, which I have said mu naught I by 4 pi into omega, which is nothing. Mu naught upon 4 pi m dot r upon r cube. अगर इसकी वजह से कहीं B निकालना है तो B का वही फार्मूला है जो हमने बताया था. B is what? Minus grad phi m, which is nothing, minus mu naught by 4 pi grad of m dot r by r cube. क्या हो गया जी? माइनस म्यू नॉट अपॉन 4 pi grade of F into G, m dot R grade of 1 by R cube plus 1 by R cube grade of m dot R. अब मैं इतना टाइम नहीं है मेरे पास कि बार बार बताऊं. माइनस म्यू नॉट अपॉन 4 पाई. व्हाट वाज ग्रेड ऑफ 1 बाई आर क्यूब? माइनस 3 आर अपॉन आर 5. तो ये हो गया माइनस 3 एम डॉट आर अपॉन आर 5. ग्रेड ऑफ एम डॉट आर इज एम प्लस एम अपॉन आर क्यूब. करेक्ट. माइनस आउट है, ये माइनस को प्लस किया, दिस बिकम्स योर प्लस, this becomes your minus. This is the magnetic field due to dipole. This is a magnetic field due to dipole mu 0 by 4 pi 3 m dot r upon r5. I can always write unit vector r upon r cube. Correct. Magnetic field लिख दिया गया. I have written magnetic field. I have written magnetic field. I have written magnetic field. How I am going to find out dipole interaction? There is one dipole, there is another dipole. This is dipole of strength m1, this is dipole of strength m2. Distance between them is r. This is one dipole m1, this is another dipole m2. Distance between them is r. Field due to a dipole is this, due to m1. Why the field at this particular point? This is the field due to m1 at this particular. m2 is kept into this. Torque on a dipole. Magnetic dipole is also kept in external field. Then torque x, torque is nothing, m cross b, mb sin theta. वो भी 12वीं क्लास की चीज़ें. I am not much interested. Torque acting on it, the very same way torque acting on electric dipole. Torque is r cross f. यहाँ पर भी जब हम करेंगे ILB cross perpendicular distance, it will turn out to be your m cross b. Torque acting on a magnetic dipole. Torque acting on a magnetic dipole is mb sin theta, where theta is an angle between m and b. Theta is an angle between m and b, and m is in the direction of area vector. M is I into A. M is always in the direction of area vector. So torque is equal to mb sin theta, magnitude m cross b. Good. Due to torque, purpose of torque is rotate the dipoles in the direction of field. Purpose of torque is rotate the dipole in the direction of field. So let us say it is rotated by d theta, tau d theta. Work done will become tau d theta. Tau d theta means mb sin theta d theta. So energy becomes nothing. माइनस m डॉट भी बार बार लिखने की ज़रूरत नहीं है मुझे. ये भी सब 11th 12th क्लास का है. माइनस m डॉट बी. Whenever a magnetic dipole is kept in the magnetic field, how much is the work done on the dipole? Minus m dot b. इसको mu भी कहूँगा. When it is atomic dipole, then I will say mu dot b, m dot b or mu dot b. It is the energy stored into the format of potential energy into the dipole. Minus m dot b. सब दो को लिखना था, दो को रखना था. तो सेकेंड डाइपोल इज केप्ट इन टू द फील्ड प्रोड्यूस ड्यू टू अदर. भैया वेस्टेज ऑफ टाइम है. आई एम जस्ट रिपीटिंग बिकॉज इज नॉट द पार्ट ऑफ सिलेबस. सिलेबस कहाँ से शुरू है मेरा? क्या करना है सिर्फ मुझे? मैग्नेटाइज स्पेयर इन यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड. मैग्नेटाइज स्पेयर इन यूनिफॉर्म फील्ड मुझे करके जाना है. नथिंग. और मैग्नेटिक सेल कुछ नहीं है, 5 मिनट की हवाबाजी है, कुछ है ही नहीं मैग्नेटिक सेल. नथिंग. नेचुरल मैग्नेटिज्म में एवरी मटेरियल इज मैग्नेटाइज परपेंडिकुलर डायरेक्शन ऑफ फील्ड. नथिंग. ये मैंने कर दिया माइनस m डॉट बी. सो व्हाट इज द इंटरेक्शन ऑफ डाइपोल्स? U will be nothing minus m2 dot with b1. b1 is the field produced due to this. ये b1 हो गया m1 dot r. m1, this is unit vector, this is unit vector, is r cube. This is r cube. This is b1 माइनस m2 डॉट b1 से कुछ नहीं हो गया. ये हो गया, ये वाला टर्म पॉजिटिव हो जाएगा. m1 डॉट m2 बाई r क्यूब. एनर्जी विल बिकम म्यू नॉट बाई 4 पाई m1 dot m2 by r cube minus 3 m1 dot r m2 dot r upon r cube. This is the interaction energy between two magnetic dipoles. It is exactly similar to whatever the interaction energy between two electric dipoles. And I am keep on repeating all the time that if I can write B as the gradient of scalar function, then magnetostatics reduces to electrostatics. Everything in magnetostatics reduces to electrostatics. All results are just copied. E is replaced by B, V is replaced by phi m, del dot B, there was rho upon epsilon naught, here del dot B is always 0. Divergence of B is always 0. Good. Divergence of B is always 0. Why it is always 0? Monopoles do not exist. This statement is called monopoles do not exist. It is called Gauss's law in magnetostatics. Gauss's law in electrostatics is del dot E is rho upon epsilon naught. Gauss's law in magnetostatics is this. Correct? गुड. जो बता रहा था बता दिया. फाई एम समझ में आ गया. फाई एम क्या है जी? फाई एम ड्यू टू डाइपोल क्या है जी? म्यू नॉट अपॉन 4 पाई एम डॉट आर अपॉन आर क्यूब. ठीक है भैया, ये फार्मूला क्लियर है. ड्यू टू मैग्नेट आपको डिराइव करने की जरूरत नहीं है. दिस कैन बी डायरेक्टली कोटेड until unless if the derivation is asked. If derivation is asked, how I have written phi m? B is equal to minus get phi m. Phi m was mu naught I upon 4 pi into solid angle omega, which I have substituted a dot r by r cube. This formula comes. Everything else will follow. 5 मिनट के अंदर डेरिवेशन हो गया जो कोर्स में दिया हुआ है. पहले वो खत्म करूंगा उसके बाद दूंगा. ये this only this thing was required. It is called magnetostatic scalar potential. Before that, I want to introduce something about the natural magnetism. Whatever I have done, B was the magnetic effects of the current. Current produces magnetic field. Biot-Savart's law was when the current was flowing through a conductor, it has produced magnetic field. In natural magnetism, whatever is I, whatever the current of Oersted law, current is producing magnetic. It is called strength of magnetic cell. समझ में आया भैया? पहली बात क्या कह दी मैंने? Whatever is current in Oersted's discovery or Biot-Savart's law, who is producing magnetic field? Current. Magnetic field is produced in natural magnetism by strength of magnetic cell, and strength of magnetic cell is equal to I. What is strength of magnetic cell? This current. Whatever I say current, that is in natural magnetism is equivalent to a strength of magnetic cell. Good. So what is this magnetic cell? Just little 5 minutes, and then I will just derive this and chapter over, then we will solve the sheet. Magnetic sheet. Try to understand. In the natural magnetism, fundamental vector is H. H is called strength of magnetizing force. In natural magnetism, starting point is H vector. H. H is called intensity or magnetizing strength of magnetizing force. It's called magnetizing force. सबसे पहले क्या लगाऊंगा मैं? पहली चीज जो लगाऊंगा H लगाई जाएगी. नेचुरल मैग्नेटिज्म में H. Consequence of H is B or M. H is fundamental in natural magnetism. H, it is called magnetizing force. Good. H is called magnetizing force. Consequence of H means H will be the first. Effect of H is B or M. B is called strength of magnetic field or magnetic induction. Whatever I call strength of magnetic field in the magnetic effects of the current, Biot-Savart law, whatever I am calling B, here the B is the consequence of H. B is the consequence of H, and natural magnetism, what is called B? Same B. Whatever I have written according to Biot-Savart's law. B here is called strength of magnetic induction. Strength of magnetic induction. whenever I apply H on a magnetic material, depending upon the characteristic of magnetic material, what are the characteristics we will discuss, what are the properties, there are certain properties of magnetic materials due to which they acquire B. I apply 100, let us say 100 Oersted H I have applied, they are measured in Oersted. I measure H, I apply H of 100 units. Consequence of 100 is they may get 80. 80 units may be acquired by the specimen or they may acquire more than that. Good. How much strength of magnetic induction is acquired by the specimen depends upon its magnetic properties. There are two magnetic properties, out of two only one of them is independent. Same way there are two electrical properties. What are the electrical properties of the material? Dielectric constant and susceptibility. Epsilon R, which is also called dielectric constant, and susceptibility. What was susceptibility? Chi R. What was chi E? Epsilon R minus 1, K minus 1. Yahi tha na ji? So they are not independent. Chi E is not independent. What was chi E? What was chi E? P upon epsilon naught E. E was applied, P was the effect. P by E. Good. So try to appreciate here. B is called strength of magnetic induction. It depends upon mu R. It depends upon mu R. What will be mu R? Relative permeability, which is nothing mu upon mu 0. Mu 0 is absolute permeability. A vacuum or free space whose value is 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7, and mu R is a dimensionless quantity. Mu R is a dimensionless quantity which is nothing ratio of mu and mu 0. Good. Mu is mu 0, mu R. Free space or vacuum, mu R is 1, non-magnetic. For magnetic materials, mu R is very, very greater than 1, and pure number. Or mu is what? Mu 0, mu R. Good. यहाँ से समझ लो, if mu is very, very greater than mu naught, इसका मतलब क्या है? Mu R is very, very greater than 1. This is a strongly magnetized material, is called ferromagnetic materials. For ferromagnetic materials, mu is very, very greater than mu 0. Or I can say same thing, mu R is very, very greater than 1. If mu is very, very greater, देखो mu naught सबको याद होना चाहिए. Mu naught क्या है? 4 pi into 10 raised to power minus 7. If mu is very, very greater than mu naught, typically mu R is what? Very, very greater than 1. Materials are said to be ferromagnetic materials, strongly magnetized. So देखो, one property is mu R, other one is chi m. वहाँ क्या था? एप्सिलॉन R minus 1. यहाँ कुछ नहीं है, यहाँ क्या है जी? mu R minus 1. Chi m is nothing, mu R minus 1. Magnetic susceptibility is mu R minus 1. Good. So two magnetic properties I have said. What are two magnetic properties? Mu and chi, and they are not independent, they are dependent upon each other. Connection is chi m is mu R minus 1. On these basis I will classify the materials. Correct? So देखिए भैया B क्या है, ये जो बता दिया. There are two properties of magnetic materials, mu and chi m. Two magnetic properties, electrical properties are Kn, chi. B is nothing, mu H. कितना B है? Mu H. What is the strength of magnetic induction? Mu H. If free space B is equal to mu 0 H. Good. If mu is very, very greater than mu naught, then B will become very, very greater than mu naught H. Whatever H is applied, mu naught is very big quantity, this mu is very big quantities, many times magnetic induction is gained. B is called strength of magnetic induction. If H is 1 unit I have applied, how much B is developed? Mu. Mu is called permeability. What is called? Permeability. How much magnetic field it is able to get? Mu is B by H. Definition of mu is nothing, B by H. Natural magnetism. So B is a consequence of H. B is a consequence of H. So when H is applied, material has gained magnetic induction. It has gained magnetic induction. Same thing is called strength of magnetic field. Correct? When it gains magnetic induction, B is gained. That means dipoles. Every magnetic material by atomic structure is made up of atomic dipoles. Every electron orbiting about the nucleus is equal to an orbital angular momentum. Orbital angular momentum produces magnetic moment. ये इलेक्ट्रॉन अगर ऐसे चक्कर काट रहा है न्यूक्लियस के आई से आर रेडियस के में, एंगुलर मोमेंटम कितना हो गया इसका? ऑर्बिटल एंगुलर मोमेंटम कितना हो गया जी? एल क्या हो गया इसका जी? आर क्रॉस एम बी हो गया जी। ये एंगुलर मोमेंटम है। इसकी वजह से करंट कैरिंग लूप है, करंट कैरिंग लूप है। मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट कितना होगा? म्यू, mu is I into A. Direction is nothing but the area vector outward on area vector. Mu is equal to I into A. Mu क्या हो गया? I कितना? इलेक्ट्रॉन घूम रहा है माइनस E by T. What is the current in one round? Charge is E, time period E by T. A is nothing, pi r square. देखो भैया 2 से मल्टीप्लाई कर दिया, 2 कर दिया 2 पाई, 2 पाई बाई टी क्या हो गया? ओमेगा हो गया। क्या हो गया जी? माइनस ई बाई 2 आर स्क्वायर ओमेगा हो गया। म्यू बिकम्स व्हाट? माइनस ई बाई 2 आर स्क्वायर ओमेगा। इसका वैल्यू कितना है? एम वी, वी इज आर ओमेगा। आर और ये दोनों परपेंडिकुलर हैं वेक्टर अपने आप। सर्कुलर पाथ में वेलोसिटी इज परपेंडिकुलर टू आर वेक्टर, ओनली वेलोसिटी टेंजेंशियल, नो रेडियल वेलोसिटी। तो क्या हो गया जी? इसका मैग्नीट्यूड कितना है? एम आर स्क्वायर ओमेगा, एम आर स्क्वायर ओमेगा, ये एल है। तो आर स्क्वायर ओमेगा कितना हो गया? एल बाई एम। क्या हो गया जी? म्यू क्या हो गया जी? माइनस ई बाई 2 एम एल। दिस इज आल्सो 12th क्लास का डेरिवेशन है। एक नंबर का पूछता था 12वीं क्लास में। मैग्नेटिक डाइपोल मोमेंट is equal to a magnetic dipole moment. Any orbiting particle is equal to a magnetic dipole moment. So mu turns out to be whatever I have called m, here I am calling mu. In the atomic orbital motion of the electron, atomic structure, I call it mu. Otherwise it was magnetic moment, very general. Mu turns out to be what? E by 2m. L, E by 2m is scalar, L is a vector. So mu is opposite to L. So orbital motion of electron, if L is 0, mu is 0. If electron does not perform orbital motion, there will not be any magnetic moment. So any electrons are also producing magnetic field. Whenever the electrons are orbiting about the nucleus, they are equivalent to a magnetic dipoles. No field is applied. All these dipoles are random. They are vector quantities. They are randoms and they cancel each other. Material is unmagnetized. Whenever I apply external field B, what happens? Purpose of B is to apply torque on the dipoles, M cross B. Due to torque, dipoles rotate and try to align themselves in the direction of field, as was the electric dipoles doing. Alignment of dipoles in the direction of field gives rise to magnetization. Equivalent of polarization in natural magnetism is magnetization. What is magnetization? Magnetization means alignment of magnetic dipoles. Where does the magnetic dipoles come from? These orbiting electrons. They are unpaired electrons. Paired electrons will create magnetic dipole moment 0. Paired electrons, if there are 2 paired electrons, then net magnetic dipole moment may become 0. So unpaired electrons create magnetic dipole moments. So every material, magnetic material, if it is having magnetic properties, like materials are different, diamagnetic, they are having paired electrons. Paired electrons means they do not possess magnetic dipole moment, net magnetic dipole moments are 0. So unpaired paramagnetism and ferromagnetism is exhibited in those materials which have got unpaired electrons. Unpaired electrons means they are equivalent to magnetic dipoles. And those dipoles, when external field is applied, align themselves in the direction of field and material gets magnetized. Good. This process is called magnetization. Magnetization means alignment of dipoles in the direction of field. Now in physics everything we quantify. How to quantify this magnetization? Intensity of magnetization. Exactly same logic. Number of magnetic dipole moments per unit volume. Magnetic dipole moments per unit volume. This is capital M. तो देखिए भैया एच की वजह से क्या हुआ था मेरा, एच की वजह से म्यू एच हुआ था, एच की वजह से क्या हुआ था, म्यू एच हुआ था। एच की वजह से ही फंडामेंटल इज एच, व्हाट इज अप्लाइड एच, इफेक्ट ऑफ एच इज बी, इफेक्ट ऑफ एच इज एम, effect of H is M. So it is M is chi H. Chi M is called susceptibility. This is the definition of susceptibility. वहाँ था P upon E, chi क्या था P upon E, here क्या H, M by H is chi M. ये definitions हैं जी. Mu is B by H and chi M is, ये म्यू आर माइनस वन था, क्या है काई एम, एम बाई एच, डायमेंशनलेस क्वांटिटी है, काई एम इज ए डायमेंशनलेस क्वांटिटी इज कॉल्ड मैग्नेटिक ससेप्टिबिलिटी, एम इज काई एम एच। लार्जर द ससेप्टिबिलिटी, लार्जर द ससेप्टिबिलिटी, लार्जर विल द इंटेंसिटी ऑफ मैग्नेटाइजेशन, लार्ज मेनी नंबर ऑफ डाइपोल्स विल अलाइन इन द डायरेक्शन ऑफ फील्ड, करेक्ट। सो देयरफॉर even if I apply unit H and the material is having large many number of dipoles, then large magnetization will be built up. These kind of materials are called ferromagnetic materials. So what is the essential requirement for ferromagnetic materials? Large value of chi or large value of mu r, large value of chi or large value of mu r, because chi and mu r are same things, mu r minus 1 is chi. Susceptibility, magnetic susceptibility is mu r minus 1, correct, good enough. तो भैया देखो B is mu h, अब समझने की कोशिश करो। mu is a magnetic property, magnetic permeability. If it is free space, then same formula will be what? Mu 0 h. Same formula is mu 0 h. Mu 0 h. So this mu is a characteristic of that medium which has got magnetized. So medium has got magnetized, magnetization has been added. So same thing can be written as mu 0 h plus m. ये लो जी, so it is satisfied. Free space does not get magnetized. So for free space m is 0. B is equal to mu 0 h. B is mu h. Same formula will become mu 0 h for free space. Any other medium, mu naught h plus mu naught m. Dimensionally h and m are same. Dimensionally h and m are same. That is why susceptibility is dimensionless quantity. That is how three vectors are connected, B, H and M. H, B and M. H is a fundamental consequence of H is B and M. They are all in natural magnetism. B is mu naught H plus M. And what is this? Mu h. This is mu h. This is mu h. ये देखो भैया, देखो h से डिवाइड किया, mu is mu naught 1 plus m by h. What is m by h? Susceptibility. Mu by mu naught, mu r. Mu r is 1 plus chi m. Chi m क्या आ गया जी? Mu r minus 1. यही लिखा हुआ है. I have connected how the three are connected. How the three are connected. B is mu h. So if h is known, if B is known, देखो भैया, if B is known, h is known. What is h? What is h? B by mu. What is h? B by mu. And what is m? What is m? What is m? m is h by mu. m क्या था जी? B m was your chi h. m was your chi h. chi क्या है जी? mu r minus 1. समझो भैया, यही तो समझना है, बस ये सिंपल से फार्मूले, नथिंग. m is equal to your chi m h, which is nothing, mu r minus 1 h. h is applied. H is applied. How much B has been produced? Mu h. How much m has been produced? Mu r minus 1 h. m mu r minus 1 h. B के टर्म्स में लिखना है तो वहाँ से फिर से लिख सकता हूँ h को B by mu. देखो ऐसे भी लिख सकता हूँ, mu r minus 1 h is what? B by mu. mu कितना है? mu 0 mu r. ये लो जी, मैंने सब कुछ लिख दिया. If I know B, M has been cost. If I know B, M has been known. What is M? Mu r minus 1, mu 0, mu r. Only mu r is to be known. वो लिख दिया B by mu, mu 0, mu r. If H is known. Anything is known, everything else is known from these three characteristics I have introduced, B, H and M in natural magnetism. चलिए जी. What is magnetic cell? Every magnetic material is a thin sheet of magnetic material. What is magnetic cell? Thin sheet of magnetic material. What is magnetic cell? Very thin sheet of magnetic material. Whatever the magnetic material, pero, para, kuch bhi. Thin sheet, very thin sheet of magnetic material. Magnetized perpendicular to its surface. Magnetization is perpendicular. Magnetization vector is perpendicular to its surface because area vector is always towards the outward drawn normal. What is the area vector? Outward drawn normal. So in that direction it is magnetized. Magnetized thin sheet of magnetic material, magnetized perpendicular to its surface. What is the strength of magnetic cell? Strength of magnetic cell? Nothing. Magnetic dipole moment. Dipole moment per unit area. Net magnetic dipole moment per unit area. This is called strength of magnetic cell. Strength of magnetic cell. Natural magnetism. This concept is natural magnetism. This is a cell. What is cell? This. Tiny loops. This whole material is magnetized. Good. This whole material is magnetized. I don't understand. It's magnetized. If I say currents I, they are all current carrying loops. जैसे वहां पर head and tail were cancelling each other, they are all clockwise, anti-clockwise. These currents will cancel each other and current will only flow through the surface of the conductor. This is a magnetic sheet. And all of them are equal to infinitesimally small current dipoles, current loops. They are all current loops. I have divided it into small, infinitesimally small area elements. I have divided into infinitesimally small area elements. Every area element is equal to a current loop. Good. So, clockwise, anti-clockwise, clockwise, they will consider the net current will be flowing only through the surface of this. So they are all magnetized. They are all magnetized. So if I have to get the strength due to anywhere here, strength of this is magnetic dipole moments per unit area. तो क्या हो गया basically? Whatever I say current dipole moment क्या था? I into A था. Here also I am calling strength by I. For the thing strength of the magnetic cell I am representing by I. What is this? M by A. Net dipole moments into divided by area. So same thing. So concept of magnetic cell, natural magnetism is magnetic cell. Magnetic cell is equivalent to a magnetic cell is equivalent to a current. Whatever in magnetic effects of the current I call current. Here I am calling strength of magnetic cell. है क्या? Net magnetic dipole moment per unit area. So it is nothing equivalent to your current. It is current. Another way I can write down the same thing is strength. It can be written as what is intensity of magnetization? देखो how I can write this in terms of intensity of magnetization. What is intensity of magnetization? Magnetization is net magnetic dipole moments per unit volume. Good. And net dipole moment is M by volume. By volume. Volume is what? Area into thickness. Area cross section into thickness. Thickness is very small. Magnetization is nothing. M by A into T. Correct? This is magnetization is dipole moment per unit volume. Area into thickness. Correct? What is M by A? M by A is your I. Good. So I can always write, try to appreciate. Magnetization into thickness is equal to strength of magnetic cell. M into T. M into T is what? M by A. M by A को क्या बोला मैंने? I बोला. Strength of magnetic cell. So if magnetization is given, then also strength of cell can be obtained. Strength of cell is nothing magnetization into thickness of the loop. Good. This is the concept is important in natural magnetism. Natural magnetism, correct? And phi m, now due to this I can write Ia. Try to appreciate. If I have to find out due to any dipole, this, due to this dipole, one dipole I consider this. What is the strength of the magnetostatic scalar potential due to this? They are all dipoles. This whole material is magnetized, so consisting of many tiny loops. All these tiny loops put together is net current is flowing through this because all of them are having current I. They cancel each other and net current is flowing through only this. If I want to find out the magnetostatic scalar potential due to this magnetic cell, phi m, which is nothing, mu naught upon 4 pi I strength of the cell into omega. देखो ये भी 1 हो सकता है. In CGS units, mu naught by 4 pi could be 1. Strength of magnetic cell into solid angle. I is the strength of magnetic cell into solid angle. I omega. Same formula. I omega. I is what? जो लिखा है वही लिख दो. I अभी क्या लिखा हमने I को? स्ट्रेंथ को क्या लिखा? देखो वही फार्मूला आ गया. म्यू नॉट अपॉन 4 पाई. अगर इसको उसके टर्म में लिखना है तो मैग्नेटाइज एम टी. आई को क्या लिखा था हमने अभी? एम बाई ए लिखा था. यही लिखा था ना आई को? नहीं, आई को क्या लिखा था? हाँ, एम बाई ए तो लिखा था ना. करेक्ट. तो इसको लिखा हमने आई. अच्छा, जरूरत नहीं, देखो ऐसे ही लिख सकता हूँ. लिख दिया. जी हाँ, स्ट्रेंथ के टर्म्स में लिखना है तो ऐसे ही लिखना है. आई ओमेगा बाई दिस म्यू नॉट बाई 4 पाई आई इंटू ओमेगा. नाउ एवरीथिंग एल्स फॉलोज. एवरीथिंग एल्स और फॉलोज. एवरीथिंग एल्स इज और फॉलोज. देखो भैया कुछ नहीं है. एम बाई ए क्या था जी? ए आर कॉस थीटा और ए डॉट आर. ए डॉट आर अपॉन आर क्यू. ए आर कॉस थीटा, ए कॉस थीटा बाई दिस. सो आराम से बन जाएगा. देखो जी, इफ आई ओपन दिस क्या हो गया जी? ए कॉस थीटा बाई योर आर स्क्वायर. ए कंसिडर एम कॉस थीटा बाई आर स्क्वायर. सेम फार्मूला. Same formula is reduces to mu 0 upon 4 pi m cos theta by r square. But I am not concerned. Exactly, I just said it is analogous. I wanted to write the potential. Magnetostatic scalar potential due to a cell is proportional to strength of the cell and solid angle subtended by this cell at that particular point, which is exactly same formula as whatever we have written earlier, m cos theta by r square. Every cell is magnetized as equivalent to a magnetic dipole. Magnetic material is equivalent to a magnetic dipole. Strength of the cell is equivalent to a current. Good. That is how in the natural magnetism concept of magnetic cell is used. Uniformly magnetized sphere. 7 बज गया. I cannot do next class. Open the tutorial sheet and solve this question. Sheet number 6. Sorry, tutorial sheet number, assignment number 16, because that question has never been asked afterwards. Assignment 16. Assignment 16, question number 4. Magnetic cell is still the part of syllabus. लिखा है ना syllabus में? तो क्वेश्चन अभी आया है या नहीं आया है कोई फर्क नहीं पड़ता है, ये ध्यान रखना. मैंने इस साल की टेस्ट सीरीज में यही क्वेश्चन पूछ दिया है फिर से. अभी जो मैंने संडे को टेस्ट सीरीज लिया ना इलेक्ट्रिसिटी मैग्नेटिज्म, आई हैव आस्क्ड द सेम क्वेश्चन जस्ट चेंजिंग द डेटा. In the last 15 years, no question has been asked on the magnetic cell. But magnetic cell being part of syllabus, this kind of question can very well be asked. Compulsory में पूछा है मैंने. So what is this question? Just fabulous. What is a magnetic cell? Magnetic cell is nothing but a very thin sheet of a magnetic material magnetized perpendicular to its surface. Strength of sheet, other thing you define, nothing. Define the strength of magnetic cell. You have defined the strength of magnetic cell. A 2 mm thick magnetic cell, कितनी thickness होती है? 2 mm, that thick magnetic cell, weighing 100 grams, has a magnetic moment of 1000 units. Has a magnetic moment of 1000 units. ये जो units है ना magnetic moment की, ये एम्पियर मीटर होंगी. आई एम्पियर इंटू मीटर स्क्वायर. क्या होंगी ये यूनिट? एम्पियर मीटर स्क्वायर. बट नो नीड, जो लिखा हुआ है लेट इट बी. यूनिट इज गिवन, मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट इज गिवन. सीट का मैग्नेटिक मोमेंट दिया है 1000 यूनिट्स. The density of cell material is 10 gram per cc. Density of the cell material is 10 gram per cc. Good. Calculate the intensity of magnetization and strength of the cell. Only you need to know the formulas and nothing else. Good. Only you need to know the formulas. What is magnetization? What is magnetization? Magnetic dipole moment per unit volume. So you need to calculate volume. Density is given. Density is given, correct? Area is given? No. Area is not given. Density is given. Volume is given. Mass is given. Mass is given. Good. So volume is obtained. Volume is mass by rho. मास इज गिवन. अरे दिया है कि नहीं भैया सब? 100 ग्राम्स. रो कितना है? 10 ग्राम पर सीसी. तो वॉल्यूम सीसी में आ गया, 10 सीसी आ गया वॉल्यूम. 10⁻⁵ मीटर क्यूब. गुड. वॉल्यूम इज नोन. Volume is known, correct? So immediately intensity of magnetization is known to you. Magnetic dipole moment 1000 units. 1000 units upon 10⁻⁵ मीटर क्यूब. और इसको भी अगर मैं यूनिट भी स्पेसिफाई करना चाहूँ, यूनिट्स, बिकॉज आई एम टेकिंग एवरीथिंग इन एसआई यूनिट्स, दिस विल बी एम्पियर मीटर स्क्वायर. ये कट जाएगा, एम्पियर पर मीटर आ जाएगा. एम्पियर पर मीटर कितना हो गया जी? 10⁸ एम्पियर पर मीटर. अदरवाइज यू कैन राइट यूनिट पर मीटर क्यूब. whatever this has been given, correct? Intensity of only definition of magnetization must be known to you. Exactly same way as polarization. Number of electric dipole moments per unit volume. Magnetic dipole moment per unit volume. Magnetization is known to you. Strength of magnetic cell. What is the strength of magnetic cell? I क्या था जी आपको? M/T. कुछ नहीं करना है. M/T. थिकनेस दिया हुआ है. अरे भैया क्या था? स्ट्रेंथ क्या था? आई स्ट्रेंथ क्या था? M/A था ना. M/A था. M ये T से मल्टीप्लाई किया इंटू T. ये हो गया ना. ये M हो गया. M इंटू T हो गया. मैग्नेटाइजेशन निकाल दिया. थिकनेस दिया हुआ है. सेम यूनिट्स. गुड. फार्मूला सॉल्यूशन हो गया जी. बस. दिस काइंड ओनली वन क्वेश्चन हैज बीन आस्क्ड ऑन मैग्नेटिक cell. Then next class, first I will be doing magnetize all the basic things I have done. Only it is 10 minutes job. Magnetize sphere in uniform field. I have already said B is equal to minus get phi m. Everything else we will find out how they have been connected, and then we will move over to hysteresis and magnetic loss, and then I will be doing the sheet number 15 and 16 both in tomorrow's class. Class is concluded. Try to go through the entire sheet number 15. According to me, whole sheet is over. अगर पहले से पढ़कर आओगे तो आसान होगा क्वेश्चन कराने में, क्योंकि मुझे तो 10-15 मिनट्स में कर देनी है, बिकॉज अकॉर्डिंग टू मी आई हैव डन ऑल द क्वेश्चंस ऑफ द सीट. आई विल नॉट टेक मोर देन 10-15 मिनट्स. अगर पहले से कुछ करके आए होगे तो आसान होगा क्वेश्चन पूछने में. गुड. क्लास इज कंक्लूडेड.